This is an urgent Bitcoin update as we have just experienced a significant drop to the downside following the announcement by Silvergate Bank that they plan to enter into voluntary liquidation. And of course, this is happening after the whole FTX meltdown prompted Silvergate to evaluate its own status, and they are not viable. And here we are chilling in the short trade from 25.3K that we gave in advance in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. And the question on everybody's mind is, are we really going to drop down into some of these lower targets, or is this just a bump in the road? Are we going to get another move to the upside? We are going to be answering those questions and more today, diving deep into these charts. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell for notifications, because we are bringing you the juiciest and the most timely Bitcoin updates here on YouTube. This is the context in which we find ourselves right now for Bitcoin. We have come up to this very key level of resistance. This is the level that we gave the short setup from in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. And as we came up to this key zone of resistance on market Cipher B, we were forming the dreaded upside down Sam Bankman-Fried bearish man boob pattern, where basically, just like Sam Bankman-Fried's uneven man boobs, where the money flow and the momentum waves and the red pepperonis are getting lower as the price is getting higher, the same is happening to our indicator. And we've been saying this could very well be a significant high. We also have the weekly time frame right now printing a red dot, actually confirming that dot at the beginning of the week, signifying that this is time for a real retrace. But we've also been saying, as we have been moving down from that level, that we have a very key zone of support, and that is coming in right here between $21.5 and $21.8 thousand. And the reason why this is such key support is because as long as we hold this box right here, we are actually not making a lower low on the daily time frame. And what we wanted to see as we came down to that green box was a very bullish signal on market Cipher B. Basically the same signal we saw back here when we put in a higher low. We wanted to see a very low momentum wave followed by a higher momentum wave as the price was getting lower, giving us the coveted uneven butt cheek pattern on market Cipher B, where we have a very juicy left butt cheek that we could just pop with a needle and squeeze out the gravy. And then we have the skinny right butt cheek, very, very skinny, like that old waitress at the diner who talks like this with the Brooklyn accent, who smokes too many cigarettes. Very skinny with, she's coming out with your coffee, limping along because she's got uneven butt cheeks. As the price is getting lower to key support, the butt cheeks, as you can see here, is getting less and less chunky, right? More skinny. Now, do we see that right now on the 4-hour time frame? Just now, as we got this last drop, something very concerning has happened. As you can see right here, we have a series of deep butt cheeks on the 4-hour time frame, and now we are actually printing a lower momentum wave, as we can see right here. All the bullish divergences that we have printed on this 4-hour are officially invalidated. Girls these days, in order to obtain the uneven look, they go through extreme measures. In the news, it turns out they were actually using Fix-A-Flat to try and get those butt cheeks, but if you use Fix-A-Flat to try and get uneven butt cheeks, it will lead to a butt cheek blowout, and that's pretty much exactly what has happened on our 4-hour time frame. We can see the Fix-A-Flat entered in, and we got ourselves a butt cheek blowout. If you want to join the Casper Crew VIP Discord, where we give our swing trades, our day trades, our scalp trades, 3 live streams a day where we do live trading, walking you through this price action. You can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper to join the thriving community. Also, for 0% limit fees on ByBit, check out the link in the description and in the pinned comment. It's actually a great deal if you enjoy scalping lower time frames. 0% limit fees. Those fees can really eat into your profits. And if you deposit $100, you get 1 month free of our Crypto Fusion trading bot. And by the way, for more information on the bot, go to jasoncaspertrading.com, click the Jason Casper Trading Bot button. It's a great tool that will trade for you. Also, if you want to learn how to do this and do this right without gambling away your money, check out the course at jasoncaspertrading.com. This comprehensive course will give you the skills you need to become a confident and profitable trader, because it gives you that clear point A to point B comprehensive system. So you always know where you're looking to enter a trade, where to take profit, where to set your stop loss, and more. Well, we need to go down to the daily time frame, up to the daily time frame, I should say, to determine what we are looking at right now. Bitcoin has pretty much been trading in a sideways range now for a very, very long time. Okay, this sideways range has basically been here since May 2022 when we put in this low, and then we put in the August high, and now once again we have come up to that high. And what we need to do is understand, okay, where are the key zones of support on the way down? And we can do that by looking at volume, and we can do that by looking at Fibonacci. So basically, when we're looking at all the volume that has traded since June, we can see that the market has priced the fair value of Bitcoin to basically be between the prices of 18.5 and about $23,000. What that means is that right now, because we are getting the floppy butt cheeks, it's more probable than not that we make our way down to the low of this value area where Bitcoin will be considered undervalued, right? It will be considered undervalued at these prices. So on the bigger term timeframes, the key zones that I'm currently looking at is 18.5 to 19.2. And then, of course, another key support down here at this previous range around 16.5 to 17.4 thousand dollars. Those are going to be very, very key zones of support on the way down. Now, the question on everybody's mind right now, especially those who are getting excited about Bitcoin getting this rally, is, you know, are we going to dump from here? Is the rally over? Is the bear market going to continue? Well, here is how I'm looking at it. If we take a look at some of these higher term timeframes, and we take a look at some of these, let's take a look, for example, at let's look at Bitstamp here. All right, Bitstamp is a great exchange because it gives us a lot of data in the past. All right, I'm going to be taking a look at Bitstamp, and I want to bring something to your attention here. Every single time during a bear market, we do get some kind of a rally. And when we get that rally, it typically signifies the end of the bear market. It doesn't mean we're entering into a bull market, but it does signify the end of a bear market. What do I mean by that? Well, you can see that for the past 3 cycles, every time we come down in between the zone of the 786 and the 886 Fibonacci level, we print on Market Cipher B a beautiful green dot, and that is always signified the bottom of the bear market, meaning the bottom of the cycle is in. However, when we also look at what happens here, we can see that we get very intense ranges, right? In fact, if we zoom in right here, we can see back in 2015, we got a very significant move to the upside, and then we basically gave a double bottom. In fact, on some exchanges, we actually put in a lower low down here, and this is the monthly time frame. So this is a very long time that we were in this range, getting a big rally, getting big dumps, getting big rallies, getting big dumps. So this is the time in the cycle where it's normal for us to range and get big pumps and big dumps. And the same thing happened in 2018. We put in the juicy green dot in the monthly, we got a big move to the upside, and then we put in a double bottom, and here we are in 2023, 2022, basically bottoming out at the same exact place, putting in a juicy bottom on Market Cipher B. So historically speaking, with these indications, we are at the bottom of the bear cycle, but we can be expecting a move to the downside. Also, when we take a look at the halving, every time we are about 1 year out from the halving is when we experience a significant volatility in the bear market, right? That 1 year out is where we get crazy pumps and dumps before the halving. And this is exactly where we're at right now. So according to me, everything is going to plan right now. And if we do get another move to the downside, for me, I'm going to be accumulating Bitcoin because I do believe in the 4-year cycle. And I believe that we are going to see new all-time highs by 2025. And I also do believe that the bottom of the bear market is in as of 2023. So if we are going to continue down here and we're going to lose our key supports, worst case scenario for me is that we come down and put in a lower low at the Fibonacci 886 level. Where is that 886 level? Well, it's coming in right around $9,000. And I know a lot of people hear this and they get very, very bearish. Oh my goodness, $9,000, Bitcoin's going to zero. Well, here's the thing. We need to take our emotions out of this. As traders, we need to be looking at the charts and asking ourselves, what are the charts saying? And historically speaking, for me, even if we do come down to that level, the charts are still saying that this is the bottom of the bear cycle, and I can be looking for another move to the upside. In fact, if we just take our fib from the low to the high and we put on our Fibonacci 886 fib right here, we can see that, yes, we do in fact come down pretty dang low if we actually hit that 886, but let's say that we accumulate along the whole way down in between the 786 and the 886. Well, guess what? If we hit a new all-time high, if Bitcoin hits $100,000, which I think is a conservative number for the next bull market, right, then that is actually a 13 risk to reward ratio on our investment, meaning accumulating Bitcoin at these numbers, at these levels, means we have 13 times more potential reward than risk. And you might say, well, Jason, I don't even think that 9K is going to be the bottom. I think Bitcoin's going down to 3K. All right, let's say Bitcoin goes back down to 3K. That's still 7 times more potential reward than risk. And this is not it. This is even if we're not DCAing. Of course, DCA is where we have some dry powder and we just accumulate as the price goes down. So we'll have a better risk to reward ratio than that. Of course, if you don't believe in Bitcoin, you shouldn't be buying it. But if you do believe in Bitcoin, I'm making this video just to encourage you and to remind you that yes, things look scary and things look horrible when we are dumping, but when we zoom out, things are actually looking still quite very bullish. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell. May God bless everybody in the name of Jesus the Messiah. And I will see everybody in the next video.